Good day and welcome to the Leading with Nice Daily. My name is Matthew Ewell, and this week we're going to be talking about DISC assessments. So, you may have done an assessment in your life at some point, maybe a Myers-Briggs, Smart Start, there's so many of them, Stand Out, the 5 dysfunctions of a team, etc. There's so many assessments out there. I want to talk to you about DISC assessments today, and there's a reason why I really like it and find them so helpful for today's team development and emerging leaders. And it's this. So DISC was actually created, DISC in one form was created in 400 BC. And it was the idea that there are 4 different types to personality. Now back then they attributed it to like air, water, fire, etc. However, as the psychology progressed, Carl Jung, a psychologist, put a name to these 4 personality types. He actually recognized them as the way our mind processes information, and it influences how we behave. So it wasn't related to the elements of the earth any longer. It was really how we behave. And his work was backed up through studies he did at Harvard. And from there, William Marston, who coincidentally invented or created Wonder Woman, also developed that theory a bit further. And what it ended up giving us were assessments like the DISC assessment. Now, I like it because it really speaks to how we behave. And the research is ongoing. So when you're doing an assessment with Leading with Nice, you can be confident that the research that is building this assessment for you is top-notch and recent. And there's 4 personality types that usually we have one dominant and maybe a secondary one. But we talk about, for example, somebody who has a strong display of dominance. We talk about somebody who has a strong display for interpersonal relationships. We talk about somebody who has a strong attribute for steadiness, and their pace is very consistent. And then we also talk about somebody who really values compliance and follows rules. Now, you probably know somebody that matches one of those 4. In fact, you're probably one of them yourself. Now, this week we're going to talk about each personality type and how to recognize it and how to work with that. So, stick around for this week, but for more on this topic today, visit leadingwithnice.com, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Talk to you again tomorrow. Good day and welcome to the Leading with Nice Daily. My name is Matthew Ewell, and this week we're talking about DISC assessments and how they can benefit you, how you can recognize somebody who falls into a different personality type, and what it might look like. So today we'll talk about the person who displays either a very high or low D. Now, neither is right or wrong. They're just both there. However, I like to think of it this way. Somebody who shows an average amount of dominance, for example, is like somebody who's 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet tall. You wouldn't look at them and really think about their height. However, somebody who shows a high level of D, that's like seeing somebody who's 7 feet tall. You don't look at them and judge them. You look at them and say, oh, that person's really tall. Likewise, somebody who doesn't have a lot of that dominance in them, that's like looking at somebody who's 4'11". You don't look at them and judge them. You just think, oh, that person's shorter than most people. And what a high D looks like is somebody who's very assertive. Often they want to get right to the point. Often your meetings are walking in the hallway. Often they don't want to be bored with the details. They just like, give me the bottom line right now. Somebody who is lower on the D scale would be somebody who's not as assertive, but still thoughtful, still wants to hear what you have to say, but probably isn't going to be too pushy. So oftentimes, low Ds make really great team members. They are really reliable and responsible, whereas people that are high D, often you can count on them to take charge and lead the way. For more on this topic, visit leadingwithnice.com, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Talk to you again tomorrow. Good day and welcome to the Leading with Nice Daily. My name is Matthew Ewell, and this week we're talking about DISC assessments and specifically how to recognize each personality type in different people. So for today, we're going to talk about I, high interpersonal qualities. So again, somebody who's really high on I It's like seeing somebody who's 7 feet tall. You don't judge them, but you're saying, oh, there's a tall person. Somebody who's really low on the I scale, it's like seeing somebody who's 4'11". You don't judge them, you just think, oh, that person's short. That's all there is to it. So, I, somebody who's high I, you guarantee know this person. They come into your office, they chit chat, they're happy to see you, they want to know how your weekend was, they want to talk about what they're thinking, what they're feeling, they want to know what you are thinking and you're feeling. You might hate this person or you might and you really love this person. I'm that person. So I know my wife, for example, sometimes she's like, I need less of you right now and more not of you right now. So that's what a high I person looks like. A low I person is going to be more guarded. They won't trust you as easily. They'll make you work to earn their trust, which can be a good thing. High I's often can do things like take really long lunches and not really be good with their time, and can also be trusting too quickly. However, a high I, if you want to get everybody's name in the room in 2 minutes, you can count on them. For more on this topic, visit leadingwithnice.com, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Talk to you again tomorrow. Good day and welcome to the Leading with Nice Daily. My name is Matthew Ewell, and this week we're looking at DISC assessments, and specifically, I want to help you understand the different personality types and how to recognize somebody who might be high or low in each of the personality types. So today we're going to talk about S, speed. That basically refers to how fast a person wants to move, how quickly they make decisions, what kind of information is required before they make the next step. Now you might be thinking, oh, a high S is somebody who's really fast. Well, not so much. A high S is actually somebody who is cautious, wants to slow things down, wants to gather more information, needs a lot of it before they can make a decision. Now that's not a bad thing at all. In fact, oftentimes those people are the ones that keep me out of trouble, and I really appreciate it because they take a second to slow down and ask important questions. Somebody who is lower on the S scale, of course, is somebody who wants to move quickly, act fast, usually uses a lot of their gut instinct. You'll hear them say, I just feel it's this way, or I want to get to it. Sometimes they leap without looking, and sometimes that can be bad, but sometimes they don't miss out on opportunities others do. They don't let times pass them by. So both are good, and it's just a matter of who you have on your team, or how you behave to understand how you fit within your organization, or if you're a leader, how each person can be used to their maximum effectiveness on your team. For more on this topic, visit leadingwithnice.com, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Talk to you again tomorrow. Good day and welcome to the Leading with Nice Daily. My name is Matthew Ewell, and this week we've been looking at DISC assessments, and specifically helping understand what each personality type, what that looks like, how they respond, how they act. Now remember, there is no good or bad. There's just it. So if somebody's really high in one personality type, it's like seeing somebody who's 7 feet. You're going to notice them for that. If somebody's really low, you're going to see, it's like seeing somebody who's 4 feet. You're going to notice them for that, but you won't judge them. And if somebody's just kind of in the middle of the road, they're probably a lot like other people, and you just don't notice that attribute. So today we're going to be talking about C, and that stands for compliance. So again, somebody who's really high C is going to be very measured. They're going to really enjoy following rules. They're going to look for the right way to do things. They're probably going to treat people equally, because to not do so would be breaking the rules. They are going to be steady in their pace and understand that if they follow the rules, things should work out at least the right way. Now, somebody who's really low in C, well, they're going to be their own person. They're going to follow their own rules. They're going to make up their own rules. They're going to see rules that apply to them when it feels right. A lot of entrepreneurs often have low C. A lot of risk takers often have a low C. However, not all risk takers and all entrepreneurs have a low C. It's more common with them. Do you have this person on your team? How can you use them most effectively? What would you do if you knew what personality type each of your team members were? How would that help you in decision making, assignment giving, putting teams together? How would it help you as a teacher for your class to know what students have different personality types? How might you put together groups differently so that all people win? I'd love to talk to you about it. For more on this topic, visit leadingwithnice.com, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Talk to you next week.